Well, hello, hello, hello. Amy is on a cruise, and I wanted to go over a bunch of items that I reviewed previously in a video before I packed and before I used them. So, let's talk about some of the items that I love to travel with and talk about if any of them are hits or misses this time because sometimes they work really well, and then maybe the next trip they didn't do as well. There were a couple of genius items I had in my last video, and let's go over whether I thought they were worth it or not. Because one of them, I believe, was a tried and true, and one of them was a brand new item for me. So I have my pile here that you can't quite all see. But let's just go through some of the basics. The wet ones, amazing. Always love these. Will always bring these. Highly recommend, especially when you're out all day and you're just touching things and more things. Hand railings, bus railings, bathroom stalls, places without running water to wash your hands when you're done. So always highly recommend the wet ones. They kill 99.99% of germs. So these are a great thing to have. Sometimes even if you just want to freshen up your hands, or maybe you might get a little tiny cut and you don't have like your first aid supplies, these are really good to disinfect a wound with. Next up, my phone leash. For some reason, this trip, this is the first time that I did not actually pull this out and use it. Usually, I always do, but I had the phone that fits this in my regular wallet with just a credit card or two, and I didn't end up using it for some reason. I know that there are a lot of pickpockets in this area of the country, so I'm going between Italy, Turkey, and Greece. But to be honest, I didn't really see much activity that would lead me to believe that there was nefarious things going on. And I didn't feel unsafe in any of the situations that I put myself in. But I was really careful with what I did. If I wasn't with a guided tour, then I was on kind of a very touristy trip that didn't necessarily had a lot of contact with other people other than the tourists that were like on the bus ride. So the next item that is obviously a life-saving is this battery charger. So let's talk about one of the big losers, which honestly is me, because I forgot my European adapters. That meant when I got to the hotel, for the first night, I did not have a way to charge any of my cell phones or electronic devices because I didn't have my European adapter. So I was able to utilize my battery pack to charge both my camera, which is my iPhone that I use for my camera, was able to charge my regular cell phone and my iPad with this, and it worked wonders. So, and it also has an emergency cord on it as well, but this came in clutch all of the time. As always, tissue paper or toilet paper that you keep with you, a must. There were only a couple of bathrooms this time that did not have toilet paper, but for the most part they did. But it's always good to have this in your pocket or in your purse to carry along with you. So another kind of big loser this trip was the Fiber One bars. I didn't end up needing as many as I normally do when I'm at home eating a really healthy and balanced food with a very low fat and very low dairy. So these weren't necessary in the amount that I brought. Brought one for each day. I didn't need all of them, and also too, I would not bring the brownies again. I would try and get the bar because these really got swished in my luggage. There were kind of couple that were unrecognizable. So while I love these for home, I wouldn't travel with these again if I'm going on a big trip where these are likely to get smushed. The compacts, these were great, but again, I didn't need nearly as many as I brought on this trip because, again, my diet's not what it is at home. I did end up taking a couple because it really is great for muscle soreness as well. So I still would recommend these, but maybe you don't need one for every single day. Now, I did end up picking up kind of like disposable type poncho from a shop in Naples because for some reason I did not bring my day pack with me. You know, it was a last minute thing that I got off the ship. I hadn't planned on getting off at all. But I usually always love to carry my day pack with me, but I just wasn't organized enough. And I forgot my umbrella because that goes in my day pack. So it's just like one thing leading to the next. And the minute I got off the bus in Naples, then the sky fell. So I would recommend if you have the space to bring one of these disposable ponchos. I think this works better than an umbrella because sometimes it can get windy and the umbrellas can easily be broken. Now, I have a good fabric poncho at home, but it took up so much space that I opted not to bring it. But I think this sort of disposable one is good for probably a couple of uses, but it folds up really nicely in your luggage. Another absolute winner of the trip are the Gin Gins. So these are the ginger chews. Love, love, love these. Always carried a handful of them with me in case myself or anybody else started feeling a little queasy. There were several people that I did hand these out to, but these were really great. If I had been out at port and been walking around for 6 or 7 hours and hadn't eaten, I'd just definitely pop one of these and start feeling a little bit better till I could get back to the ship or find a restaurant to get some food. So these Gin Gins are definitely an A plus winner. Oh, and by the way, yes, my nose is really red. It has gotten burnt and just won't turn white. Now, here is something that I did not have in my previous video. This is a foot sling that you use on the airplane. So you put this strap over your tray table and you can slide it to where you can use it while it's closed. It's adjustable here. And hold on, I'm having to hold the mic because I broke my magnet on the back. But yeah, you just put this over the seat and then you can put your feet on it and then just not over the seat, over the tray table. You put the strap. Hold on. You put this strap over the tray table and then you adjust it to the height that you need. And then you just rest your feet on it. Just be mindful of the other person in front of you. Don't just like constantly yanking or bouncing on it. I was very careful with using this and did not disturb person the person in the seat in front of me. But this was a gift from a friend. I'll see if I can find a link to it. But I loved this for an 8-hour flight because I'm so short. Like it's really a stretch to get my feet comfortably on the floor. So this is an A plus win for me. Another big win, unexpected big win, and I did not even take it out of the package when I showed it to you, was my inflatable neck pillow. This was a solid win. I'm not going to unfold it, but it folds up into this little packet and you just blow it up by just blowing into it. It has a one-way valve. So the air doesn't escape as you're trying to blow it up. And it really takes seconds. And it is so firm and so supportive. It's way better than those foam neck pillows that you go to use and then they just get all squishy and you don't get any support. This was the bomb. I loved this so much. I cannot tell you. And it was super easy to deflate. You just kind of poked your little pinky in the one-way valve and it would let the air right out and then just roll it up. And then stuff it in this little pocket, and it's even got like a little clip that you can clip it on your backpack or something. But yeah, A plus win for sure for this genius little blow up neck pillow. Oh, sorry, looking around, I got one more loser on this trip. And I hate to say it because it is a beautiful dress and it fit really well. But when I was riding around during the day and had my arms like this, or when I was like playing in the casino, it really hurt my arms. So let me pull out this beautiful, lovely green dress. So I love, love, love this dress. Like the fabric was nice. It wasn't too heavy. The waistband with the elastic in it was great. But it was just not cut wide enough or broad enough in the shoulders for me. I noticed that lately for a Bloom Chic, that's where I got this, that I went down from a size 4X to a 2X, and it doesn't seem like the cuts are as generous in the smaller size. Now, when I try on a 3X, they are just too big. And the 2X fits, but they don't seem to be broad enough in the shoulders for me. So this I definitely am going to keep it and continue to wear it, but I probably will wait till I'm down maybe another 5, maybe 10 pounds before I wear it all day long. And for the moment you've been waiting on, the stool back here that everybody's like, oh, why you look crazy? Why are you bringing this giant like squatty potty stool? So I'm gonna have to say I'm undecided on this. It did work well when I used it, but the cabin steward kept pushing it so far under the toilet that I'd go to sit down and I'd forget about it. Uh, and it is light and it is super easy to open up. Hold on, let me see if I can do this one handed. Maybe I can. I can probably, hold on. Let's try. Ugh. I don't want to get my fingers pinched. But yeah, it's super easy to unfold and it just snaps into place and it's really light and it fit really well in my luggage. But maybe it's because princesses' toilets aren't as high as virgins. Like virgins' toilets were an inch or two higher, and maybe this would have made a huge difference on virgin. Did it make a decent difference on this princess ship? Yeah. Um, maybe if I didn't have as many other things in my luggage that I didn't need, maybe I wouldn't be on the fence about this as much. Do I think it is definitely worth trying out? Absolutely. I think this, if you're having trouble with the toilet being too high for you, I highly recommend at least giving it a try out on one vacation to see how it works for you. Because I don't regret bringing it, but I'm not like over the moon about it, like the neck pillow, which to me, uh, between that and the footrest, the little black sling, I have to say those are like my two big winners for this trip. Future Amy here. I almost forgot. This USB charging port station saved my butt because I forgot my European plug adapters and my cabin only had 2 US outlets. I had to use one for my CPAP and I used the other for this, and I was able to charge all my electronic devices at one time. Never leave home without this. So that is all I've got for today, and I want to thank you so much for joining me here in my cabin on the Enchanted Princess. And sadly, it is the last night, and I need to be packing all my stuff up, and I need to go to bed because it is midnight, and I have a very early morning tomorrow where well, I can't say sadly I'm going to Rome because I'm going to Rome for the day because I couldn't get a flight out to the next day, but I'm very sad to be leaving this trip, to be leaving the ship, to be leaving the people that I'm traveling with. I am on the YouTube After 40 group cruise for the YouTube community that I'm a part of. The link for the course that allows you entrance into the community is linked down below in the description of this video. And it's how I learned to create and run a YouTube channel. Well, two of them. But it's a fantastic community, and they have another cruise coming up to Alaska next year in May. The only way to join that cruise with the group is to be a part of the YouTube After 40 community. So if you're interested in learning how to do a YouTube channel or monetize a YouTube channel, then check out my link below. So thanks again for joining me, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Happy cruising, and I hope I will see you out there on the high seas. Move if you see, find her on a cruise.